glad you all are asking for my advice and things like that. It makes me feel really good, to be fair. So we're just going to get straight into the first question. My friend is 45 and is settling to be a side chick, but always moans when the man goes to see his wife and his kids. Is this because she don't have self-worth or self-respect? I think it is. I think it may be a confidence thing as well, or she has negative people around her that doesn't uplift her. I feel that you need positive people around you to uplift you. You know, as a mature woman, she's 45, you should not be settling for, you know, the second best, second, third, fourth best. You should always say, I'm number one, you know, and I deserve better, I deserve the best. Yeah, I think you should just sit down with her and just, you know, see what's going on in her head or how she feels about herself. She could be depressed for all you know, she probably needs help or that friend that can actually talk to her about anything. Next question. Why is uni so stressful? What can I do so it isn't so stressful? I think the first thing is you need to start off with a good breakfast, because I know a lot of these uni students don't always have, you know, a breakfast. Even if it's just a banana and a bottle of water in the morning, it's better than nothing. It's like brain food. Even if you have like porridge or muesli or Weetabix and some water or some juice or even a smoothie, even if you haven't got much time, blend down all your, you know, even if you want a vegetable smoothie or a fruit one, it's going to all help and contribute to your focus in class or revision or doing your exams. I know that time management and sleep is a big part. Sleep, definitely. You've got to make sure you always have at least 8-9 hours sleep at night. And when you revise, another thing, if you're revising in a big bulk, like you're revising for like a full hour, you don't always take everything in. Your brain automatically takes in about 15 minutes of that revision. I would say as well, get like coloured pens. When I was revising doing exams, I used to get coloured gel pens. Red, green, yellow and orange stand out to the brain. So if you put like bullet points and keywords, don't write sentences and essays, write keywords next to like the subject or whatever you need to revise, but the colours will actually help. Sticky notes, put them around your room, around the house. What about a poster like with a whiteboard marker? Those things actually help. Being organised really is like a big thing. Time management, I'd say revise for 15-20 minutes, then have a 10-minute break. And when you're in that break, don't do anything that will stress you out even more. Go and play a game. You know, go on the phone, speak to your friend, go outside, have some fresh air. You've got to have your breathing techniques, like make sure you're breathing properly and taking in, you know, what you need to take in. Next question. Why do women always feel the need to put other women down? I'll just say bad mind people, because it's not nice. You should be uplifting others, whether it's a man, woman, a teenager. You should be uplifting each other, putting each other down. Karma's going to come back on you. Karma's a bitch, so it will come back on you twice as hard. I don't know why other women always put other women down. You should be uplifting them, making them feel good, because if you do that, you'll feel good within yourself. Okay, my friend keeps messaging me that her baby is more forward than mine. What should I do? Don't take no notice. All of that can just lead to depression, anxiety. Every child is different, yeah? So it doesn't matter whether they're walking, they're crawling now at what, 6 months or whatever. Every child is different. They will do it when they're ready. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. That's just bad mind negativity. And it's not a competition. Babies are very precious. So take in every precious moment you can with your child. Because these bad mind people will try and get you one over on you and try and put you down, so you miss out those precious moments. Yeah? But that's it. Keep sending in your questions. I'm loving it, to be honest. And I will get back to you. See ya. Hi everybody, we're back with the next Q&A. We've got 2 questions, well, 1 major question really. Now I wanted you to introduce you to my fiance, Daryl.
Hi.
So the first question is basically, why is it that in some black families they don't feel the need to be supporting their children?
What do you think?
I just think it's just bad mind. Like, some people are jealous. In families, there's a lot of people that are jealous of their kids because either they wasn't doing that at that age, or because they can see their children doing a lot better than they did. They want to put you down and not let you progress.
Yeah.
I think that's really bad. You should be uplifting your kids, making them feel like, yeah, I can do better. Like, you should be wanting your kids to do a lot better than you. Yeah, it's a life lesson.
True. I think it's a lot to do with community standards as well, and religious standards. So you've got people that want to look a certain way within the community, and they want certain families to marry into certain families. And sometimes it's because, it's about finances. They want you to marry someone who's got a certain amount of money behind them, or connected to a certain type of family. And sometimes it's just control. A lot of the times, as bad as it sounds, I probably will get a lot of backlash for this, but a lot of black women as well, they want to have the last say with what goes on in the family, with their kids, who their kids end up with, and people take this thing too far sometimes, the control aspect of it, and sometimes you'd think, people would prefer their sons to get with someone, or their daughters to get with someone, as long as they love each other and they care for each other and they're helping each other to progress in life, that they support that. But sometimes, that's not enough.
Is their emotions getting in the way, thinking, oh, because I never had that, or I don't see that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not all the time that they're going to see things, because behind closed doors, things are actually different. Like, it can be different, should I say, because, just some black women are just so bad mind and horrible. Like, they'll try and put you down because they feel down.
Yeah.
That's not the way to go about things.
And a lot of black men can't stand up to their mum, and they won't stand up to their mum. Now, I don't know if it's just a psychological thing, a thing that has been indoctrinated into us from, slavery, or just colonialism and stuff like that, that's been passed on. Or even if it goes back to the religious thing where it says in the Bible, you must always honour thy mother and father. But I'm sorry, if your mum and dad is trash, why are you sticking to the book for? If you can see that your mum is a crackhead, your dad's a abuser.
Every situation is different.
You've got to use your own instincts, and you've got to move accordingly. It's like a chessboard, you've got to move accordingly, and some people stay rigid in these ways of thinking, which are not progressive and not helpful, and it will cause all kinds of problems for you in the future.
You just got to know what's right and wrong. It just starts off from the basic, right and wrong. If you wouldn't treat a person in a certain way, don't expect to be treated like that. Yeah?
Exactly.
It's just common sense as well. And
love and happiness is
the main thing.
Is the main things. That's what you need to concentrate on. Progression, and obviously if there's kids involved, what benefits them the most, what's going to help support their future, what's going to help them make the best out of their life. That's all that matters. And it's great if your family support you, but if they don't support you, then you've got to use your own discretion, between you and your partner or your fiance or your spouse. You've got to make the right decision for yourself as a family unit and for the kids at the end of the day. It's the most important thing. So, yeah, it's always good to take notes of what people are saying to you.
Or even what people are not saying, because there's a lot of people out there that don't always say things to you. until there's a problem.
Yeah.
Until there's like a blatant problem, they have to say something to you. Then everything comes out down the line like, oh, the beginning of the year, I didn't like this, that, the other. This is why such and such. I don't rate them things, no.
Use discretion, stay positive, and that's about it for now, isn't it? Thank you for inviting me as your guest.
That's fine. Thank you everybody for watching. Please tune in, like, subscribe and share. And please leave a comment, let us know what you think.